Hey everybody, this is Flyer56 and we're flying into another episode of Star Citizen on the MISC Razor. Now if you missed out on buying this ship last month, you missed out because this is a fun ship to fly out on the racetrack. Now I got my hands on all three of them, the MISC Razor, the MISC Razor EX, and the MISC Razor LX. And I gotta admit, each and every one of these is fun to fly on the racetrack and planetside and in space in their own way. So without further ado, sit back, relax, we're going to take a look at all three. Starting off, we have the standard MISC Razor. Now, I'm not going to go into shield generators or coolant or whatnot. You can look all that information up on the Robert Space Industries website. But what I will tell you is what I experienced for myself. The standard cruise on this thing is 335 meters a second. It goes from 0 to 335 in about 3.29 seconds. The boost speed is 1345 meters a second. It goes from 0 to 1345 in about 15.61 seconds. That's average, by the way. If braking is what you're curious about, it goes from 1345 to 0 in about 8 seconds. Also, when you're making those turns, this thing will slam on the brakes for you, so it's going to help you out, but don't expect it to save your life if you mess up, so keep that in mind. For the weapon systems, the MISC Razor comes with ×2 Klaus & Warner CF227 Badger laser repeaters and ×2 size 1 Bearing Marksman IR missiles. So it can defend itself, but it's not really meant for dogfighting. I also had a comment on one of my videos earlier. If you don't know, I'm always open to feedback or constructive criticism. One of the people that watched my video commented about how, liked the video, but wanted to see a little bit more of what was available to us. Wanted to tour around about the system a little bit, get an idea of what's going on. And you know what? They were absolutely right. So from now on, whenever I do these videos, I'm going to try and give you all a little bit of tour around the system. Right now, we're going to go around all the Crusader moons. So for all of you that don't have a chance to join us all in the system just yet, I hope you enjoy these videos. Next up, we have the MISC Razor EX. Now, if you didn't notice, this thing comes in a nice black finish. That's because it was designed for the UEE advocacy group, which was kind of like their black bag organization. You were caught saying something that the UEE didn't like, or you were doing something they didn't like, the advocacy would show up, put a bag over your head, and you would disappear for a very long time. What do I know about it? Standard cruise speed is 325, going from 0 to 325 in about 3.41 seconds. Boost speed 1342, going from 0 to 1342 in 15.65 seconds. Keep in mind these are average times. Brake speed 1342 to 0 in about 8 seconds. This thing is going to be stealthy. It's going to be designed to get you into a system and out of a system real fast. It's also armed with ×2 Apocalypse Arms APAR Hellion scatterguns. Basically, this thing is armed with ×2 shotguns. So if you need to sit there and lay down some suppressive fire real fast and get out of dodge, this thing can do it. You just shoot a couple of rounds off, get out of there real fast, no problems. If you get caught, you're in trouble. It's also armed with ×2 size 1 Firestorm missiles, so again, very similar to the standard. It can fight, but it's not meant for fighting. Get in, get out, get on with your life. That's about what the aUCE does.
MISC helping today. Systems on. Landing gear.
Last but not least on our list is the MISC Razor LX. This is going to be your supercharged racer of all three. With a standard cruise speed of 340 and a standard boost speed of 1346, this thing is faster than both the standard Razor and the Razor EX. Goes from 0 to 340 in 4.10 seconds and goes from 0 to 1346 in about 17 seconds, which is amazing. You'll hit that throttle and you'll hear your character start to breathe because he's about to pass out just from the acceleration. Goes from 1346 to 0 in about 7 seconds and is armed with ×2 bearing M4A laser cannons. This thing was not designed to fight. It was designed to go fast. This thing was definitely designed for the racetracks. Hope you get a chance to try it out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my brief summary for the MISC Razor and all its variants. I enjoyed making this video a lot, enjoyed racing. The LX is definitely my favorite out of all three of them. I'm horrible at racing though. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to get better. Maybe I'll put a video of me racing later on. As always, if you feel like leaving a comment, please do. I love responding to comments. I love getting feedback from your comments. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell for a notification whenever I put something new up. I'm also going to start streaming on Twitch soon, so feel free to look me up at Twitch with Flyer56. Hopefully I won't humiliate myself in front of everybody. Alright everybody, fly safe. Bye-bye.